Okay, welcome back. So right now we're going to be looking at determining whether or not two sets of lines are indeed parallel. And we can use all the information we've had before to determine whether or not a transversal is cutting across two parallel lines or not. And how we do this is by making sure that the rules we looked at earlier are actually in place. So if we look at our first one, A, what we have is a transversal cutting across two lines. We don't know if they're parallel or not, but we do know that these two angles here are in fact equal. One is 98 and the other is 98 as well. And that means that we have two equal corresponding angles. And we would only find that if these two lines were in fact parallel. So for A, it is parallel, and the reason is equal corresponding angles. If we look at B, again we have this transversal and it is cutting across two lines, and we don't know whether they're parallel or not, but we do know that again we have this pair of equal parallel lines, corresponding angles, sorry. So if we have two equal corresponding angles, then these must be parallel. So this is also parallel and equal corresponding angles. Okay? Alright, here's a couple more for you to practice, so just give the video a pause, give it a go, and then I'll solve it in just a moment. Alright, let's get started. So for our first one, C, what we have is a transversal cutting across two lines, and what we have in the middle is we have two angles here, and we know that these are both co-interior angles. And what do we know about co-interior angles? They have to add up to 180 degrees. So let's see what these two angles add up to. So let's do 113 plus 57. That is equal to 170 degrees. Now because this is 170 degrees, it means that these are not parallel. And the reason is that the co-interior angles don't add up to 180 degrees. Alright, let's look at D. So D, we have a pair of angles again, in a different position. So we have our two lines here, and ultimately we have one angle here and one angle here. Now what these are called is obviously alternate angles. One is 96 degrees and the other, sorry, this one here is 98 degrees. Right, so on a parallel line, alternate angles are equal. So again, this is not parallel. Alternate angles are not equal. Okay, so we'll use this in the future. It's a pretty useful skill for determining some angles that we don't know, or making sure that we have in fact got parallel lines. Hopefully this video was helpful, and I will see you in the next one.